Good morning. Thanks for watching. This is our first official video for Food Smart 101. And in this video, we are going to teach you how to make a tomato and vegetable seed grow light box for germinating seeds, raising sprouts, and starting clones. It's going to be a miniature box, and we're going to show you how to build this one, or how I actually built it. And then in a part 2 of this video, after this video comes out, we'll do a part 2 where I build a bigger version. So don't forget to stick around. Don't forget to like and subscribe. My name is Joseph. Stick around. Let's get this thing cracking. We'll be back. Peace. Good evening, folks, my fellow gardeners. Today I'm going to show you how I built a tomato and vegetable seed grow light box, homemade DIY. It's a 2x2 box, 2x2 foot. That is, so I use basically 6 pieces of 2x2 foot pieces of plywood. The interior is made with survival blankets, so I got the silver part inside, facing inside. We have a fan inside for the outtake. We will be connecting it to a plug-in timer, so the lights will come on and off. And the lights that we're using are LED plant grow lights. Now you can see on the outside, nothing too complicated, guys. We put hinges on it, so the door does open up. You can see the top. Now then showed you the items that I use. Everything that I found, guys, you can find in either in Home Depot, Wal-Mart, and or Ace Hardware, Westlakes, if you had those. So I have a little lock on here. I have it sealed in with the blanket stuff, and you can see the light. The light is clamped on with the clamp lights. They're clamped on the 2 eye-bolt screws that I got screwed to the top. And then you can see I got the fan facing outwards to vent the hot air out. I do have to sweep this out, but it is completely closed with the blanket stuff. So there you go. You get to see the outside of it. Now I drilled the holes. This is where the 2 lamps, the wires come out of the lamp. And this is the wire for the fan. I zip tied them together so we don't have a bunch of mess. The zip ties. And then we're basically going to plug that into a nice little outlet. And we can plug this into this outlet right here, and then plug the 2 light plugs into the bottom of here, and you can set your time. It does have directions on how to do that. Plug-in timer. I found that at Wal-Mart in the plug section where the plugs are, and so therefore we plug that in. That way we have the lights going off and on. I set it for coming on at 5 a.m., going off at 11. That way it can help start your seeds or sprouts for your tomatoes or vegetables that you decide to grow, and or spices. Nice little box. And this, guys, is part 1 of the video on when I show you how to build your own homemade tomato and vegetable seed sprouter / grow box. This is a 2x2 foot version using plywood, like I said. And what we're going to do is I got the materials to make a bigger one. So in the next video, guys, you're going to follow me and make a bigger one. What we're going to do right now, guys, is we're going to take this and put this in the house. And we're going to plug it all in with the lights off. And we're going to give you a view of it, what it looks like with the lights off and everything hooked up. We'll be back. We got our plug-in timer that we're going to go upstairs and hook up our grow box. So I'm going to teach you how to set it. This is what you get. This part you're going to plug into your power. If you want to set the time, your time is, when you want to set it, you just go use the up and down arrows on the time. What time is it right now? So the time is 12:20 a.m. So you're just holding the arrow up. You're going all the way to 12:20 a.m. And now your time is set for your regular time, what the time is at this actual moment. Now to set on your my time on and my time off, I'm going to set it at 5 a.m. So you hold down on your my time on, it starts flashing. Right now it started out at 6 p.m. Well, now I got to turn it on again. All right. Now you get that scrolled all the way down until you get to 5 a.m. And there's no faster way to do it, guys. So you just got to hold down on the button. All right, then you click your my time again. That locked in your time for 5 a.m. Now, if you want the time that you want off, I want the lights to turn off at 11 p.m. So that means I'm running the lights for 18 hours to help germinate and help grow sprouts. Now you click on the my time off. Now that's locked in. When you plug this in, guys, the way you know that your times are on is there will be a blue indicator light that comes on to let you know that your timers are on. If they're not on, you need to click them and make the blue light come on. So we're going to go upstairs and turn on the box, but that's how you set up your timer to turn on your power and all your stuff. And you got 2 prongs at the bottom, so you can run basically 2 lights that you can run off of this particular power cord. We'll be back. We are now upstairs in the room. Now what we're doing real quick, before we turn it on, we need to install our LED grow light. This plant grow light you can find at both Ace Hardware Westlake, and you can also find it at Home Depot. It is cheaper by about $5 at Home Depot if you can manage to get one at this size. That's our timer that we just set. These are the 2 plugs that will go into that timer. Those 2 plugs belong to the light. This is a USB port. This is what is the plug for the fan. And this is what kind of fan we got in there. A 4-inch metal USB fan. Gives you an idea of what it looks like. And that is what we're using as our outtake to blow the hot air out of here. We do not have an intake on here. We will do an intake on the bigger one that we will do in the next video. These are the lights, clamp lights. You see how it's clamped up there on the eye bolts. I did make a modification. I don't know if you can see it that well, but there's an eye bolt. There's another one. I made them about 4 foot off of the bottom, from the bottom. That way, I can take a piece of plastic, sheet plastic, some kind of plexiglass, and put it and slide it in here. We're just showing you with a piece of cardboard right now. You need about a piece of plexiglass or a piece of plastic that's about 22.5 by 22.5 square. You can slide that plexiglass underneath the lamps, so when you're growing your seedlings, germinating your seeds, or trying to grow your sprouts, you can also put that plexiglass underneath there so to protect the moisture from the lights that you have up there and electric that you have right there. That plexiglass, you'll have about 1 foot of room, just enough room to either put your own germination box or a sprout, some kind of a sprouting box in there that you can do on your own. Or you can get one from the store, a super sprouter, and put the box with the plastic lid in there. That'll work with that. Or you don't have to wrap the plastic on there. If you put the plexiglass where I have the cardboard at as the shelf, it will protect, so that way you can have your plants open and you can germinate that way. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the light bulb in, we're going to plug everything up, and we're going to turn it on, and let's just see what it looks like. We'll be back. All right, we got our thermometer in here. We're going to close the door. We're ready to turn it on. Let's get it cracking. All right. Open it up. Look at that, guys. We got power. Now all we have to do in there is reach in there and click the on button on the fan. All right, we got all the lights turned on. Thermometer set up in the back. The fan is on. It is removing hot air from inside here and pushing it out. That's a good setup, guys. Now, if you're looking on the blanket that I used for this, I did make sure when I cut the pieces longer than 2 by 2 squares, just to make sure that they were overlapping, so I could overlap all the gaps in the corners. That's why you see it folded up there, because there's going to be some open gaps in the corner of the boxes, because when you buy this 2 by 2 squares from Home Depot, they're not exactly straight cut, so there will be some gaps, but you can also take some weather stripping on the outside and seal those gaps, and then spray some black rubber seal on them on all the corners and all the gaps, and close up all the gaps. But for now, this is a good setup, and this is how you build your own homemade box to help you germinate sprouts and germinate seedlings. That's a good setup, guys. So don't forget to like and subscribe. Food Smart 101. This is Joseph. Thanks for watching this video. And this is how you make a vegetable and tomato grow box for seedlings and for sprouts. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to thumbs up, comment below, tell me what you think, and stick around for the next video, because we're going to make a bigger version of these and make a few changes, and we'll see what we got. Thanks for watching. Peace.